What's up, y'all? Your boy Danny here. Today we are going to start our camper build for my truck to make it into the ultimate adventure mobile. So what I've got is a topper that I got for like nothing. It's too good a deal to pass up, but it doesn't quite fit my truck. So we're going to retrofit it to make that happen. And what we're going to do today is build a frame and bolt it to the truck, get the topper on top of the frame, and mark it out so that I can cut the edges flush to the topper and still be able to clamp it to the rails of my truck. Stay tuned. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna measure the sides of the topper, which I've got measured at 7 foot and 1/8 of an inch. We're gonna take these 2x8s and cut them to that length. Then we are going to use lag bolts and washers and nuts to get into these openings right here and adhere them that way. And then we're going to take a 2x4 across the back so it has something to sit on there. And then I'm going to take a temporary 2x4 in between my side pieces. That way it can hold its form when I take it off the truck to do some further work on it. Because we got to, what we're going to do is we're going to put the topper up. We're going to mark the sides on these 2x8s and then cut the 2x8s with a jigsaw to give a nice smooth edge that we can lap Bondo up on. Let's get after it. Good to go. So as you can see, I've marked where my centers are on all those holes. I've marked on the wood. I'm about to take it off, measure how far over I need to drill, and then once we drill it, we're going to countersink it with a paddle bit so that the bolt can sit down, and bolt and washer can sit down in the wood and not protrude out and cause us any problems later.
Yep.
Don't like that. Make that one just a little big. That would be a little big too. That'll be good. Back and tighten them up here in just a second. But right now, let's just get them on. We're losing daylight. If you're asking yourself, hey, why are you doing this in the dark? Contrary to popular belief, beaters do work day jobs. But that's kind of the point of all this. Free to roam. Roam around and go chase the rain. That's awkward. Sweet. We're bolted. You can cut. So now what we're gonna do, we've got our sides in. We're gonna take this 2x4 and I'm gonna score it on the underside, or scribe it rather, so I can get a mark, because this isn't gonna be a perfect 90 degree. We're gonna cut it, then we're gonna make some homemade pocket holes. I don't have my jig on me. And we're gonna get it into these sides, and that's gonna be the next thing. Here we go. Trusty pencil. Let's go over here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Just because I'm curious how far off a 90 it is. Oh shit. Actually? Dude, that's dead ass. Love it. What about you? Sick. Huh. Everything I read online said it wasn't going to be like that. Some of them turn in, turn out. I'm also going to cut to the outside of my lines, because I don't want to cut it too small. Can always take a little off. It's hard to put it back. Tight. Now, for our homemade pocket holes. Probably gonna want a small bit for that. I'm also gonna move all this. Get them started, and I'm going to hold it up there and try to sink it. Let's see what we got. She might need a little motivation. sit. Sits right there on the rail cap. Boom. Now, all of this isn't perfect, but it doesn't have to be. I don't. Because most of this is going to get covered up, bonded, glued, caulked. What I'm really concerned with right now is having a sturdy platform to put the topper on that will be conformed to the topper. Being that it's about to rain, I think that's going to be it for now. We've got our core frame in. Next time we pick this up, we will be putting the topper on the frame and taking a Sharpie and tracing it out once we get it all squared up and decide that we like it. Then we'll take a jigsaw and cut that, and then we'll get it back up and see how that's looking. After that, it's going to be bondoing those edges, sanding it and getting it ready for paint. And then from there, we'll build the inside. Stay tuned.